Stephen Hill of Justmypicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special NCAA video. We're going to be covering the SEC's biggest matchup this week. We have South Carolina heading to Gainesville, to the Swamp, to take on Will Muschamp and the Florida Gators. This is going to be a high action-packed game. You have South Carolina coming off a loss. Of course, you have Florida coming off a win. But these two teams are at different places right now. Florida controls their own destiny in the SEC East, having not been beaten this season. South Carolina coming off that big loss down to LSU, it really hurt their chances, but they still, if they beat Florida, they can control their own destiny as well, because they did beat Georgia, the next best team in the SEC after South Carolina. So it's one of those things where Florida handled their business in Vanderbilt, and they did a lot of great things on special teams. Now, what makes Florida different from a lot of teams in the NCAA, their starters on offense and defense like to play special teams. So therefore, they don't have the third and fourth string guys playing special teams. They have the top tier, their best athletes, their best wide receivers, tight ends, DNs, things of that nature, playing special teams, and that's what sets them apart. South Carolina has a great standout defensive end, Javon Clowney. He does a lot of things well. You can't block him with one person, as we saw in a couple of games this season. Even as a freshman a year ago, you saw a lot of things that he was doing. He didn't even know the playbook last year. So he's coming into his own as a defensive end, and he's making defensive coordinators in the SEC basically game plan strictly for him. That South Carolina defense is dangerous. When they get a strong pass rush, Clowney again is going to have to be double teamed and triple teamed in this football game. I don't think Florida can stop Clowney coming from that edge rush, but what I will say is they do have a tandem of running backs in Florida, Mike Gillislee, and you also have Mac Brown down there in Florida. They have a running attack. They also have a quarterback that runs just like Tim Tebow. So you have to be careful with this. But South Carolina, I like you, but I'm not picking you to win this game in the Swamp. I know Steve Spurrier is the old ball coach, and he used to be the quarterback and the head coach at Florida, but that's not going to matter on this Saturday night. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be wild. They're going to have a lot of passion and excitement down there in the Swamp. I'm picking the Gators to take this one in an SEC matchup we have this week. Check us out on Justmypicks.com. You can also check me out on Twitter at Justmypicks. You can also check me out with this video and all my other videos on YouTube /JustMyPicks. Thank you very much for viewing and subscribing. Please comment.